Let's make dinner. Indy's last night here before she goes to her dad's for the weekend, so we're gonna do Brenner. I had this bacon I forgot about, so we're gonna do Brenner. Out. Never do my bacon like this, but I'm gonna bake it in the oven. We'll see. I think tonight I'm gonna make pancakes. It's like easy, and I love pancakes. I love pancakes. And if there's any leftovers, she can like take them in her school lunch, you know? I'd like a little bit of half and half in here, so I'm gonna use that. Raspberries. The bacon set off the smoke alarm. God, I must be like a really annoying neighbor. Sorry. You have to say my favorite part about re-entering the dating pool is just telling every man I talk to they need to grow a mustache, and they all do it. Oh my god. I forgot that like casually dating can be fun. When you're not like looking for anything serious, it can be fun and it's like a lot more relaxing. And you don't have to take any of these men seriously. You don't have to take anything seriously. Kind of where I'm at. Like, I just want to have fun. I don't need to have a boyfriend. I'm very privileged that I don't need to have a man in my life. I get to live by myself. I don't have to have a man in my house. I do feel privileged to be like a woman who can afford to live on her own and not need any outside help. I am such a lover girl though. I struggle. I'm both sides of the coin, I guess you could say. The trick to perfect scrambled eggs, in my opinion, like wet scrambled eggs, is you stop them before they're like cooked and they're still a little wet on top. Turn off the heat, and you don't salt them until they're fully cooked, as Gordon Ramsay taught us all. Like, don't put salt on the eggs or they'll turn gray, or like whatever he said. Oh, and we also like a little pepper. Tonight's plate theme is cutie patootie. Like I said, girl house. A man would break these. My ex, I had this mug that I love that my best friend thrifted me, and it was a Roger Rabbit, like a vintage 90s Roger Rabbit mug, because Roger Rabbit is one of my favorite Disney movies. Like, hands down one of my favorite mugs, and mugs are like a big deal to me. I collect mugs. My ex, my baby daddy, he would use trimming scissors, and when you're not using them, you soak them in oil in mugs. One day I went out there, and he was soaking his trimming scissors in my Roger Rabbit mug, and I was like, hey, that mug's really important to me. And he said, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't even think about it. I'll clean it up and I'll bring it back, which he never did. So like a couple weeks later, I went out to where he trimmed to just retrieve it myself, and like a bunch of the mugs were gone. And I was like, that's weird. So I'm looking all over for him, and I have the thought to like look in the trash, and sure enough, it's in the trash and the handle is broken off with more of my mugs. I was like devastated. I cried. He didn't seemed, he was like apologetic, but just like, I don't know what you want me to do. So I told my best friend who had bought me the mug the story. Within a week, she bought me the same mug on eBay and sent it to me. She said, now ask your boyfriend if that was so hard. So I have the same mug now, so don't feel too bad for me, but living with a man is a nightmare. I will never do it again. Raspberry vanilla pancakes. I'm gonna put some syrup on hers. I want apricot jam on mine. That's like a perfect stack of pancakes. Like, can you see that? That's like storybook pancake with that blob of butter and the burnt bacon. Here.
No, thank you.
Go get the movie started.
Is that why you closed the door, because you were cooking bacon?
Yeah. Yeah, and I burned it. All right, let's try these.